Right here.
I'm dying to know if you have been invited to any royal weddings.
Well, I was invited to.
I asked you to marry.
No, not. my daughter went to the university, with St Andrews University, when Prince William was there, and she was in his group. She was invited to his 21st birthday. I've met the Queen. I've never actually been invited to a royal wedding, but I've met most of the royal family at one time or another. I met the Queen about 11 times. And there was one occasion when we were actually stuck together. Sorry, I don't mean stuck together. Particularly, as I said, I fancied her in the early days. We were left alone while something was being. We had 10 minutes just chatting away to her. She is so lovely. She really is. They love to be made to laugh. They love to hear something amusing. And one thing I did have, which was nice, Preston was given the freedom of the city by the thing that's bestowed by the royal family. So to celebrate it, the Queen and Prince Philip came to Preston, and they were going to meet a whole lot of civic people in the Guildhall. But they devised a 20-minute celebration just for Prince Philip and the Queen. There was like a throne that they both sat on. And then there was a little platform in which there was a choir, small orchestra, and me. And the choir sang and the orchestra played. And then I had to read a 4-minute thing. In fact, the organizer said, "Bill, would you read something to the Queen appropriate to the Northwest?" And he said, "It's up to you. Do whatever you want." So I thought, what do I do? So I rang up one of the writers, John Stevenson, and I said, "John, I've been asked to read something for the Queen, and it was a personal entertainment. Would you write something for me?" He said, "No." But we found it. But anyway, he rang back a few minutes later. He said, "Yes, I will. I've got a great idea." And what it was, from the northwest of England, there are more comedians who've come out of that area from way back, Laurel and Hardy, Stan Laurel, you know, many of the silent comedy, a lot of more comedians have come from the Northwest than any other place. So he enumerated all the comedians. So I read this thing to Prince Philip and the Queen about all of them, and the Prince Philip roared with laughter. He absolutely loved it. So that was, that's when I had 10 minutes with her later. So I've met most of the royals, and they're lovely people. You feel very relaxed with them. Prince Charles had lunch with him when he came up to the street. You feel very at ease with them. They're really nice people. But no, I've never actually been invited to a wedding.
Never mind.